Pussycat dolls breaking it down on the X Factor celebrity finale in London on Saturday. And guess what, you guys? It's a Christmas miracle. The dolls are reuniting, and it feels so good. Joining me now are two of the bandmates, Carmit Bachar and Jessica Sutta. Welcome to ET Live. Hi, good to see you guys. And again, welcome back, ladies.
Thank you. It's so great to be back.
The fans are losing their minds. Rumors for months, you two, about when is the ultimate girl group making their triumphant return, and it's back. How do you feel?
Oh, it feels
It's
so
incredible.
amazing.
Yeah, it's been incredible. It's been a whirlwind for sure, but I think everybody wanted this to happen, not just the fans, but we did, and it was just sort of, we call it divine timing.
Oh,
Yeah.
divine timing. So timing's everything.
It is.
Absolutely.
The journey to getting to this point, why was this time the right time for the dolls to be like, hey, we have some unfinished business?
Exactly. We have
Take care of.
unfinished business, and it's the best times in our lives to come together and do it at this time.
Yeah.
And it was so magical getting back in the room with everyone, and it just like fit, didn't it?
It was. It was really, it's like riding a bike. We all, even though it's been so long since all of us have been in one room together, it was like we just clicked right back in. We didn't miss a beat. We remembered
As we saw from his performance, you did not miss a beat at all.
And like, I mean, honestly, it was very nostalgic for us as well. And just remembering all the old choreography, but we kind of put an update and a refresher on it. And it just, I'm just so thankful that it was received really well.
Yeah.
And it's been fun. The response has been so good.
You mentioned it felt good. What was that first interaction with all the girls back together? I'm sure you've remained friends over the years. You've talked social media, but to have that moment where throughout everything, you're back, making music, dancing together, letting some things go. Was it emotional?
It was so emotional. We all had tears in our eyes when we first got into the room together again, because we love this group. We love being together. It's just an amazing experience all around. So yeah, it was beautiful.
And then when Kim walked in with her third baby, she literally just had a baby 6 weeks prior.
It's amazing.
I mean, first of all, she looks amazing. She's incredible. She danced like she didn't just have a baby.
You all do. Yeah. So Kim had a baby. Lots happened.
Yeah.
And since we're gonna get to that, but we're gonna talk about that ring too, Jessica. But it is a rock, and you becoming a mother of a beautiful 8-year-old Kiala Rose. There's so much to talk about. But the fans want to know. The Pussycat Dolls, PCD dropped September 12, 2005. Huge album, okay? Double platinum in the States, 9 million worldwide, Grammy nominations, 4 top 10 hits.
Do your homework, boo.
You know, the fans are deep here at ET Live, but the hiatus. What happened, you two? Why did one of the greatest girl groups of all time say, you know what, goodbye?
I think it was just timing. We were just at a place where we wanted to kind of go into our own thing, try solo careers, and just try it on our own for, a time, But like I said before, like the timing for us to get back together was perfect. It doesn't even feel like 10 years has passed, to be honest.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. We really just fell right back into sync with each other. And there's a synergy that you can't recreate that we have on stage. And so being on stage with these girls was like literally like a dream come true to go right back into like a time warp of just how it felt with them. And
it's so electric.
It is.
It's electric.
It's so electric.
Carmit, you are, first of all, world famous for the red hair and for being one of the original Pussycat Dolls since the 90s. You were one of the first to leave the group. For you, in this moment, coming back, sum that up, because I think it's a little bit more deep.
It is, I think we all had things that we needed to do in our lives and kind of go our separate ways to kind of flourish and evolve and grow as women. And we are all completely different women, even though we have that same thing that we had before. And it feels so good to be back with my girls. It's like a sisterhood. We went through a lot together. We went through a whirlwind back then, and it's already started to be a whirlwind now, but it feels right. And it really is, it sounds corny to say, it really is about timing. Everybody's life and everybody's place. We are these women that we were ready to come back to and enjoy it and be present fully in this moment with all the life experience and knowledge and wisdom that we have, that's putting that into this moment in history. It's important it's an important time in history for women with all the movements going on.
Yes.
And I just feel like, that's what we're about, female empowerment and expressing ourselves. And, that's who we are. So we have a more powerful message to give now.
I love that. It's powerful. And as I said, it's super, very electric. From videos like Buttons and Don't Ya and Beat and Stick With You, which you guys were nominated for a Grammy for in 2007. The fans, and it's no secret, the fans felt that Nicole was the lead singer of the Pussycat Dolls, which we know that you all have vocal ability. With the new music, will the girls or the dolls have more of an opportunity to shine equally vocally on the new music coming forward?
That's the plan. That
That's
is
the plan.
Absolutely. I think everybody has a voice and should be heard. And yes, Nicole is the lead singer of the group, and that's the way it was, and it probably will be moving forward. But yeah, we all have voices, and we all have something to say.
I love that. Something to say. And I think the biggest takeaway that the fans are getting from the return of PCD is the title of Unfinished Business. Okay, so we have this tour that's kicking off April 2020 in the UK.
Yes.
We saw a fantastic performance on Celebrity X Factor with you guys debuting or previewing React, the new single. What can we expect from this tour? Tickets are on sale December 1st. What are we gonna get? Is it fire? Is it everything? Just like, how dare you ask that question, Jason? What are we gonna get from this tour, Unfinished Business?
Well, you're gonna get all the elements of the Pussycat Dolls: fire, water.
I mean, we already gave you a big old
flash dance moment.
Okay, right. I love that. Thank you. An iconic flash dance moment that we were so excited to create.
It's brilliant. And it's such a. Is it a GIF or a GIF?
A GIF,
It's
right?
soft G, I think.
Is that soft
I don't know. We're leaving that argument in this decade. Is it a soft G or a hard G? But it's whatever you want, Jess. But yes, we're gonna get some elemental moments in this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that was
Ready.
it was interesting, like coming back, and the medley was like, I think it was like 4 minutes and 36 seconds, which was probably one of the hardest routines we've ever done.
Yes.
And we pulled it together in less than a week. It was insane. And to tell you the truth, we never did a full run through with the water until the day of the show, and we only had one take.
And that was wow. But I think that leans on something you mentioned earlier, synergy with the group.
Right.
It's like muscle memory, right?
Totally.
You guys get it. Again, top 10 hits. We know the hits. Are we gonna get deep cuts on this? Are we gonna get Wait a Minute? What's the set list looking like for Unfinished Business?
Do you have a sample one you want to submit suggestions to?
You have to do Beep.
Okay.
We have to do Beep.
We have to do Beep. Don't Show, of course. I think Buttons is there, but I love the slow stuff. I love Sway. I loved Wait a Minute was one of my favorite songs from the Pussycat Dolls. But rehearsals are going well.
We will start rehearsals in the new year and pulling all the pieces together. I mean, that first album, we had 5 #1 singles. So we would definitely bring in a bunch of the other stuff and fill the show with some goodies, lots of new surprises, and everybody has to just stay tuned.
We love that.
I promise there's exciting stuff in the pipeline. Yeah.
Good to hear. I'm a little perturbed with the dolls, though, and I think you guys are at home as well, because
Why?
UK, New Zealand, they're getting the love, but when are the dolls coming to the States?
Hopefully soon.
I would think sometime in the year. We're trying to make all the plans come together. It's a lot. It's been a flurry all of a sudden, and that's the plan. Obviously, we got to hit it all. We want to hit it all, and the fans have been so incredibly loyal over the years. I mean, literally 10 years in, and they still post daily, constantly. When is the reunion happening? So it feels good to finally give the fans what they want. It's also what we want, and sky's the limit. I think we're going to do everything we can to make it happen.
I mentioned you guys debuted React. The sky's the limit. Giving the fans what they want. We want another album. What is that music sounding like? What is that? What is the album? I'm sure it's in the works.
It's all in the works.
Producers we're working with. Because the dolls are known to have worked with some fantastic producers.
Yeah.
Who's on board? Who's on the docket for this album?
Yeah.
Can we? Wait. Carmit's giving me the J. Come on, you have to do it.
We're giving a little tight look today.
Okay. All right.
But like I said, lots of exciting things in the pipeline.
Exciting things.
Yeah.
Congratulations on getting married this September.
Thank you.
so beautiful.
Married life.
Oh my God, it's
How's
so,
that been, Jess?
oh, it's been so amazing. He's my rock. He came to the UK when we were doing X Factor, and I just love him so much. Oh, there we go.
So
That's
cute.
Mikey.
Yes.
Sweetheart, he's a drummer. He's
Yeah.
super sexy, and he makes me so happy.
Good. And Carmit, you and Kayla Rose. I mean, you are the ultimate
Yeah.
mom. Ultimate mom. She just turned 8. Family life for you.
Family life is amazing. And that's at Jesse's wedding, actually, which was so beautiful. I swear to God, it was like the most beautiful wedding I've ever been to in my life. And they're so stinking adorable, like the cutest couple. And my family was in the UK too. They came to London. My mom and Kayla and her dad came. And, you know, it was just, it was so awesome to share that. I mean, she wasn't born when all this happened, you know, and here I am now. And she got to see her mommy on stage live. And she ran up to me after. She's like, Mommy, you did so good. You're amazing. And then I have like this funny video of her, like when we were practicing the day before production rehearsal, the death drop, mind you. You saw that, right? I cried. We both were freaked on that. It was crazy. But then once we did it, we nailed it.
We nailed it.
Love it.
But so Kayla saw it. I have a video of her going,
Like
drop.
mommy.
Yeah, like mommy. It's hysterical. So, yeah, you know.
I'm so happy I've been able to chat with you guys today. This has been such a moment for the fans as well. I want to go back to some nostalgia.
Okay.
DT caught up with you guys in 2004 while you guys were rehearsing Sway for Shall We Dance, and it's everything.
Where do we look? Where do we look?
Take a look.
Okay.
Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease.
Baby!
When we dance, you have a way with me.
Wow.
Stay with me.
Look at our bell bottom.
It's amazing to have the opportunity to do this. It's a good way for us to get introduced to the public and for them to see what we do and all the different avenues of what we do. This is just one side of us, so it's really exciting for them to see that. We just finished a song, obviously, on Shall We Dance and did our music video for that, and now we have got a song on Shark Tale, the Shark Tale soundtrack, which we're totally excited about, and it's completely opposite of what we're doing now. And we're working on our album, which will hopefully come out early next year. Yep. And we're writing and working with a lot of amazing producers that Interscope is hooking us up with.
Yeah, so
Wow.
Carmit Bachar. One last question before we wrap really quick.
Yes.
Is this a one and done thing for Pussycat Dolls, or are the Pussycat Dolls here for good?
We're here for good.
Love it. I love it, guys.
Legacy, man. We're going for the legacy.
Heard it here first. If you want to catch the Pussycat Dolls across the pond, tickets are on sale now on Live Nation. Carmit, Jessica, all the best.